Finals time. We got the mighty Stall team playing Any Danger. Should be a cracker. We got Gus Giorgio playing against Stony. And we got, go Zach, come on, John. Yeah, I can be unbiased. So the mighty Gus Giorgio playing some guy from Bendigo. And we got, no, he's playing Sean Stone. And Sean Partridge is playing, what's the ball fellow? Paul Taylor. Sean Partridge playing Paul Taylor on the other table. Oh, there you go. Dan's got it up there. Oh, look at that. I'm playing Zach. Nice shot there, Gussie. Looks like there's not really any problems to solve here. He's just got to make sure not to lose the cue ball at any stage. And he should be able to complete these. Race to 7 in these. So you did 2 rounds. But the last round... Oh, Gussie... No, he's good. He's good. It's like he pinched a bit of pocket there and overran the right slightly. But he's in fine shape. Just wants to get nice on that last ball to the middle, I reckon. That'll be his last ball. Which means probably ideally he would have wanted to be playing the ball on the left-hand side now. But he couldn't really get on it, so... He can play the ball on the left-hand side to come somewhat into the line. Oh, see, okay. So he's wanted to... I've overdone it. So he's wanted to land on the high... as I was trying to describe, he's trying to land on the high side of that ball to the bottom left so that he could play the wide off the top rail with a bunch of right-hand side and come into the line of the ball to the middle. That way he was always going to be on the underside of it and have a shot to get him closer to the black. But because he's played that like he's absolutely smashed it at 200 miles an hour and overran it, he's now going to play the middle now and avoid snooking himself behind the yellows, which has caused him to miss. So now Stony is absolutely delighted to have a visit here. Just 2 seconds ago, I was looking like he's completely cooked. Matty V's looking around like he wants to murder Gus. He's like, what the hell are we even paying this lad for? Fuming. All right, Stony. Biggest issues are these 2 yellows on the right-hand side. And he's contemplating playing the above one as a cut to the centre now, I believe. Or else wondering how best to land on it. They're just a little tricky to land on because you can't... It's hard to approach them from down the table into the line. Yeah, Matty's actually wondering where the hell our side is, and that's a good question. Jake's absent, Ronnie George is absent. Where's the cheer? Gotta get around him. He's probably also annoyed that I'm on the commentary rather than actually supporting. What, should I not be doing this? Oh, well, Jesus. Hold on, I'm getting a cup and a spray. Yeah, it's I'm not being neutral, let's put it that way. Alright, no, they're all good. Thought they were sad sack negative Nellies for a second there, but they're fine. Yeah, no, nice work, Stony. So now he can... It looks like he can play this ball. Oh, maybe... No, he wants to be a smidge higher, but he wanted a bit more angle on this. But he's going to be able to get the wide out. And it's just all going to be on how he lands on those 2 balls I mentioned on the start. Those 2 balls at the top right-hand side of the table. That's his qualm. His drama. His mountain to climb. Once he gets on them, he wins the frame. He's wondering if he can screw off this rail here and maybe put a bit of right-hand side on it to land on the ball. It's the issue with landing this straight. You really got to put a lot of work on the cue ball to actually manufacture something using a rail with side. So he's screwing back with the left-hand side, I think. And yeah, it's very tricky to control the pace on that shot. And as you've seen, he's overhit it by a mile. That's the... Well, not by a mile. Yeah, he's overhit it slightly, but on the clock's so fast. The clock's so fast that it just really gets away from you. And so those shots are just more of a flick. But now he's back, and it looks like his dilemma from the first shot was, do I play this middle ball as a cut to the centre? It looks like he's going to play it now. Or is he tucking up? What's he doing? Oh, he's played a double. Ah, maybe that's what he was thinking about first shot. See, I wouldn't have thought that double was on. And yeah, now it's very hard. Very hard for me. I wonder if he can play this cut to the middle. But it's a hard shot. You got to hit it super precise. And any deviation on the nap or on a little bit of fluff on the table or something can cause you to miss. So he's probably playing this ball long, is he? Oh, that went to the middle. That's a real nice shot. Oh, that was a great shot. And this is his chance. Oh no, he's looking at the double, not even considering the cut. All right, all right. Yeah, yeah. The double's into a large pocket. It's just it's going to be all on controlling the white. I doubt he can hold for there if he's playing the double, but maybe he can. I think it's more likely the black's going to be played to the bottom left if the white stays on that straight line up and down the table. Yeah, oh, I see he's got it a little thick, and yeah, he's left Gus on again. Bad luck, Stony. That was a great effort by him. But yeah, it was just those two balls on the right-hand side of the table that was his undoing. Now, Gus has an option here. Play the ball to the top left and try and... you got to beat the yellow to get on the red to the center. Or do you just play the red that is nearest to now to the top right as a shot that... It's just a pot with natural position. That's what he's doing. You just got to pot this and you win. And Gus being best single ball potter in Victoria, hits in the heart of the pocket and lands perfect. So Stony definitely had his chance. Oh, I've not even commented once on the other frame, so it's hard to see up there. But Sean lost it. So any danger of going 1-0 in front. Gus has not landed exactly where he would have wanted to on this black, but he should be fine on it. And I think I got to play now. So, well, after this shot. So I'll have to leave you for a tick. Hello, everyone. I've returned. Why have we not got the scores on the left-hand side, Dan? So they came back from 4-1 down or whatever to beat yous on the left. They were 6-5 down when I last checked with Greg Allison. Oh, okay. Showed their class there. Yeah, so we don't have the scores on the left. Oh, but no one's won a frame yet. That makes sense. But yeah, Ronnie's landed fine on this black. Just got to not make an error for 4-2. Overcut it slightly. So that makes, I suspect he was a little concerned of the in off. And so he's played a line where the white's going to definitely not go in off. And so he hit to the left of the jaw there. But that line, unfortunately, was missing the black. He needed to just understand that it wasn't in off and play the natural line. But he would have also been scared of catching the black a bit thick, which would have been in off, and he would have potted the white and the black. I guess, actually, probably to guarantee the in off can't happen and have Ronnie in complete control of the shot, he should have played it with bottom. But playing it with bottom makes the shot harder. So he's gone for the soft roll, overcut it. Now he's going to lose the frame. Which is a shame. Andy prefers to play this... oh, wait. Andy? I read Any Danger as Andy. Wants to play the black from the car park, but it's made no error. Wiped its feet 6 times, but... Oh, look at the beard power of this fella. Warren Young. When your beard's so long, you've got to put a plait in it. Is that what it's called when you put a tie in your hair? Is that a plait? I don't know. Not overly familiar with hair terminology. I reckon this red squeeze is under. I wish we had nose. Why are the nose not working? Oh, so you can only have... Well, at least have the... Yeah, you're right. It's not going to work. So you'd have to have 2 scores and stuff set. No, that can't even work either. Yeah, it just can't work. Yeah, you're right. We'd have to manually do it, which, God forbid. The manual labour requirements there. Smiley's strawberry farmer at the moment. I think it was hard to get that red in. You probably need to hit it pretty perfect. And Warren's, yeah, it didn't go in and yellow spat out and went on. Smiley playing his usual position, which is awful. And going to have to back his potting. So now this black. Yeah, I think he plays more... Well, I don't know about it. I think he plays more... I suspect he plays more snooker than 8-ball because his white ball in 8-ball is actually quite bad. Don't tell him I said that. He'd probably get mad at me, but I think it's true. But he pots very nicely, so... So that's, yeah, 1-0 to the Misfits. The Div 1 side that got in Div 2 somehow. Unfortunately, Vicki and Jake are at the top there, so it's a little hard for me to see what's going on. I think, is Jake on the yellows? Yeah, he is. Jake's on the yellow. Oh, Dan's going to do some high-tech... No, Jake's on the reds, and he's played a shot to get coverage on Vicky's yellow there. I suspect that's a good shot, but I can't quite. How about you quickly move the camera, Dan? What about that? Have you got a drone? No. When's the CueballTV drone coming? So they make like a whizzing sound, don't they, as they're hovering along? It's probably a bit annoying in the room. You need like what they got at the cricket, the spider cam or whatever that goes around on those wires. So every venue you come in, you just got to set up a wire connection to 4 corners of the room with this $50,000 camera. You'll get there one day, Dan. All right, so Vicky's looks like she's only got the one. Well, it looks like both their balls are on. She's just on the underside of this yellow, and I think it only goes to the bottom left. And I suspect the black will go to the bottom left. Actually, I might go a bit walkabout so I can see see properly the table. I think there's a slight delay on the stream, so I might miscall a few things, but. Yeah, the black does go to the bottom left to half a pocket. But its natural pocket will be in the middle. I meant for Vicki. For Jake, the black will go anywhere. So, well, that's a pretty poor opening shot. I think he wanted to cannon that out, and actually, I wonder what he was meaning to do there. He probably wanted to half ball it so that the white could get out, because neither of his two reds near the black go to this middle. They've both got to go to the bottom left. So he's going to play a safety in. That looks like a good shot. G'day, guys. I'm walking amongst the crowd. You can probably all be heard, by the way. So, you know, watch your language. Though to be fair, I don't. Yeah. Oh, well, I do that enough anyway, so it's like... You know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I can't read the comments when I'm out among the crowd, can I? Alright, so Vicki. Yeah, Vicky's trying to hit this yellow on the left. Oh, that's quite a good shot. She's hit that well. However, the disaster scenario of leaving Jake on his hardest balls. What do you reckon, Joseph? What's your opinion?
I think he might go out here.
I think so too. Yep, he's got good angle here. Probably come up the table now. To the ball in the middle. Yep. He tried to finesse that a bit too much. He couldn't go too far there. So there was. Oh no, or maybe he was just playing for this ball, wanted to need a shot on it. But I would have come up the table, and he's trying to finesse him, and he's slightly under hitting him. He couldn't go too far there. Even on the back rail is probably better than here. So he should have lent towards overhitting it rather than underhitting it. And as a result, now he's got quite an awkward shot. This is not actually cuttable. It can only be played as a face cut double, which means Jake's likely to play a safety here, hoping Vicky's ball on the right hand side rail will be. Oh, he's gone the double. The reason I don't like that shot is because this was a possibility, killing the red, and that's the way you lose this frame. Well, Joe says you need to hit it harder, but then let's say it goes on the other rail and Vicky just snookers on the same ball. It's like the same issue, right? So, I think Jake's ideal shot from where the red was make sure the red is sort of in the center of the table, nearest the blue spot, and Vicky's only on this yellow on the right-hand side, not the one under the black, so that she can't play a natural snooker under the black. That was probably the ideal shot Jake could play. Oh, if this is open, that's quite a poor shot. Can Jake get this under that yellow? It's a very thin cut, but you only need to cut it to sort of halfway between the rail and the yellow for it to go in. Oh, okay. It looks like he tried that and he missed it completely. Oh. That's a bit of a result. That shot had a bit of something for everyone, actually. That's made it so obviously the yellow doesn't go. But Vicki can always play the other ball and make Jake move the red, which would then make Vicky's yellow potable. But because this ball at the top that she's looking at now is so near the hole, it can be a bit tricky to play a shot on it and still leave it nice over the hole. So that's what she's attempting. That's a great shot. She's played that very well. So she had to judge the pace real nice there, and she had to make sure the yellow didn't stick on the rail or something. Now it's a very easy pot, and Jake has to move this red. And that's the best way Jake could play that. Because the shot he wanted to avoid leaving Vicki was a shot on the yellow to the centre. And because Vicky's yellow's close to the hole and the white's on the rail, it's now harder for Vicky to play a shot to hit that yellow at the top right without potting it. She's got to go underneath it. And she's not even playing that. She's just playing a different shot. She's probably going to leave the white on the left-hand side of the table here. But she's playing the billiard. She's attempted the billiard. And that's going to be a foul. Yep. Yeah, foul. So that's a foul. Yeah. I think she played the billiard. But yeah, she's underhit it. And that's a freebie for the Stall boys. So that's 4-3. This is good. Close final. A close final, but we're still ahead. This is what we want.
You got that on your stream? He's kissed on the cock or what?
Yeah. That was a bit of a... He was cod there. What do you reckon, Ronnie? How you feeling?
Horrible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're scared of the in off, so you got it thin. Yeah. Needed to play with confidence with the backspin, man. Oh well. We want it to be close, but we still win. So actually, I should turn this off while I'm talking. All right. Back, everyone. We're down to one table now to have maximum suspense and pressure. The order, you don't publish the full order. We just put on the players one at a time. So first frame we've got Gus. Second we've got Joseph. Third is myself. Stony's broken and gotten a ball. Uh,
KR.
yeah. So Stony's taking his time here, trying to work out what to do because both sets are pretty awkward. I think this red on the furthest most right on the table goes to the bottom left, and the red nearest the black will go to the middle, but not the bottom left. So he'll be playing this to try and get to the underside of this red below the black now, I think. No, he hasn't. So he's going to play the ball the left middle. All right. Wonder what his plan is for these balls on the right-hand side. Let me just check if this red under the black does go to the bottom left, because if so, that changes things quite significantly. Does not. So it only goes to the right middle. Oh, and I guess the top right as well, but he needs to be under it in order to play it. It would be an excellent last ball if he can get there, but that requires very precise white ball position from balls that are not really close to it. What's up, Jakey? Oh, yes. Can you share that? Give it as much exposure as possible. Nice. All right, so Stony. And one thing I can say for certain. Oh, this red on the right. Yeah, it does go, but it's very tight. He's got like half a pocket. So what he's trying to do, yeah, I just figured it out. So he wants the white on the right-hand side of the line for this red to the bottom right, so that when he plays it, he can have the white naturally go into the red and the black, and then hopefully give him a shot. And he's just not gone far enough. Not gone far enough, so now it's going to be tough. Yeah, that was the plan. So his first shot, or his second shot, he could have played under for the red to the middle, and that was probably his best way of addressing it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. But, yeah, he might not have seen that shot that the red went to the middle, and then they linked up pretty well. But it's all right. Alright, I better not move. I'm standing in Stony's line right now. Oh, he's cued that beautifully into half a pocket too, but unfortunately it was always a bit of a shot to nowhere because the white was always going to hit the jaw of the pocket when it came through, which is going to prevent him ever getting the white out to hit the red. Yeah, he's just going to play. I mean, ideally the shot is to play away to get the red and the black on, but Gus is just never going to miss from here. So he's probably got to find a way of fluking it. No, he's played the safety. Yeah, well, okay. This will most likely give Stony at least another shot, because Gus may want to play a safety to just set out these balls on the left, and it's probably unnecessary to push the boat out and try and extract this red. Not that Gus is not capable. In fact, he's probably more likely to succeed than not. But finals pool is more about picking your moments. And if Gus plays, say, a safety on the left-hand side, he hits the ball he's nearest to in the bottom left into the ball on the rail and sets both of them up and snookers Stony behind the black. Stony gets out of the snook and hits the red. That clears one of Gus's problems. Okay, so Gus is... okay, well... So, wherever Gus ends up, his objective will be clean up the table and land on the ball on the bottom rail to the bottom right. So land on this sort of bottom left part of the table. So that'll link to the ball to the middle and the ball on the rail, and that'll be his last ball for the black. So if Stony can find a way to... Well, yeah, there's not. Yeah, okay. So that was more clever than it might seem. Just when your opponent's just gonna make the out, if you don't somehow fluke your ball, just smashing it like that and creating as much movement as possible on a bunch of balls can lead to a scenario where something like this happens, where Stony got his ball blocking Gus bottom left. Hitting balls really hard and spraying them all over the table, that creates variance, and when you're losing, variance is in your favour because you've got a chance of getting out from your losing position. And yes, that's only got a good result there. Gus can either play this yellow he's on now off the red to clear the red away from the pocket, which will make his yellow then potable to the bottom left, or he can just follow through on this yellow, playing it naturally to land on the yellow to the bottom right. I wonder what he'll choose. He chose playing it off the red. Oh, and he's got a nice result there where the red extracted his other ball. Although, as it stands, if the red missed that ball, Gus would have played the ball as the plant to the right. So that probably hurt Gus slightly, but... Well, actually, so Gus now needs to play this... So Gus may play this ball over the hole and try and get on this ball at the bottom next, because it's a bit tricky to get from the ball. Oh no, he's extracted that. Yeah, that's a good shot. So I was just saying, it's tricky to get from that ball, which is just extracted, to this ball on the bottom left. He's got to be reasonably straight on it. He's got to pot it, and it's never an easy pot, and screw the white all the way back. So Gus opted to extract it there, and he's got the extraction nice, but unfortunately the white's gone into a position where he's only got a couple of really thin cuts as his option. Now, if he pots this, the white should be good. And he has. Nice shot, Gus. And it's an added bonus if he's on this ball now, and he is. Very nice. Now he doesn't have to play the ball to the middle and come up and down the table to land on it. He can just roll this in, probably screw back up the middle, and frame will be over. Very nice job, Gus. Stony got a decent result. And Gus says, well, he hasn't completed the clearance yet, but... So. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, 5-3. So the next match is now Joseph Evans. Joseph will be breaking, and he's playing, let's see. We don't know. I better go high five Gus. Yeah, we're calling Joseph the Sunday player because he only won 2 from 5 yesterday. Well, he lost his first 3 and then won his last 2, and then won the comp last night. So I guess he didn't do too bad on his Saturday. But yeah, today I don't think he's lost a frame, Joseph. Oh, actually, maybe he did. Maybe he finished 5-3. Yeah, Joseph hit that break well, but did not get a ball. So that would be... that's the dream come true for, I think Paul Taylor is the name of this fella. So Reds have both sets are awkward, but yellows have the fewest problems because this yellow on the right will go. The skill shot there actually has more value than you might think, because although the ball over the hole there, it's not super easy to. No, I doubt you can be heard, but sorry, people talk to my left very rudely while I'm trying to commentate. That yellow over the left, it's awkward to play position from it if it were still there. So it's actually nice that he played the skill shot there. And it looks like he's going to be choosing this yellow that his hand's nearest to on the bottom right as his last ball. But that may be his... That may end his chances of getting these. But yeah, so I was saying the yellows only had one problem, which was that red that the white's basically touching now, blocking that yellow to the left. Reds had the problem of that and the yellow on the bottom left blocking the hole. Now Reds only have one problem, and it's the same as yellow's problem. So, Red also have the ball behind the black. That's what Joseph's going to have to address. Seems at this point, Reds are going to get a shot, and they got more balls on the table. So this is advantage Joseph right now. So Paul's going to have to come up with a way to get all the... Yeah, we're on one table now, Dan. Joseph's going to have to find a way to get... Oh, we're about to get the names up on the stream. So I think they enter in one at a time. Does that affect it, or... Oh, it's also 5. It's also 5-3. That's not been updated. Oh, Joseph. It's Joseph's phone. Yeah, right. So that's a nice pot by Paul. But unfortunately, this is all... It's all for naught as long as that yellow at the top left is not dealt with. And... he just doesn't have a way of dealing with it now. I don't know if there's any possible way to play this yellow and get that ball at the top left out. Well, actually, let's come up with a dream scenario. You smash it in with stun and left-hand side, hit the rail, smash into the red nearest the black, have the red go up and extract the yellow for you. So in other words, it just can't be done. So yeah, okay. So now he's playing this safety, and it's like, if you're playing this safety now, why was it not played your last shot? You removed another ball, and okay. That shot was good to get a good white. Yeah, and that's a decent spot for the yellow. It is potable, but it's just very easy for Joseph to play whatever snooker he likes for the rest of the frame now. So unfortunately, unfortunately for Paul and any danger, not getting the out there means Joseph's used his first shot to put his ball on the rail nice and set up there. Now Joseph's only issues are the ball behind the black and probably the ball on the top right rail. Oh, and Paul's moved it for him. So even though, so that ball being further down the rail now is significant. I imagine Joseph will put the white near the black, play the red to the left middle, and then get on the red to the bottom right along the rail. And then play that, ball to the top left, ball to the middle, come down the table, and then clean these up. I think he's seen it, and that route's, they just all link so nice. It's hard to imagine Joseph making an error here. So... the balls link well, and they link to a transition ball to get the white at the table. It's just, got everything you want. The only potential issue are the two balls to the bottom left. Oh, yep, let's play that off. Yeah, whether you either play them as a plant or land on the bottom one first. So play the ball. So after the ball to the left middle, play this ball to the bottom right, and then play the ball to the bottom left, and then come off the rail for the other red to the same pocket. That's probably what he'll do. It's probably the simplest way. Rather than having to play them as a plant, I mean. But yeah, you can go about this tons of ways. Has he managed to land on the wrong side of this? So, yeah, so if he's landed on the wrong side of this, see, he was looking at the plant there. The reason you'd potentially want to play the plant after that, oh no, it's got good enough anyway, is the further you are from this red to the bottom right, the harder it can be to just say stun back an inch rather than accidentally doing 3 or 4 inches or something and then landing on the wrong line. So he's looking at the plant instead. Just played fine. Although, see, red now being on the... This is the issue with plants. That red now being on the rail like that means got to play this with bottom and right. And, yep, see? So, because he had to play that with a ton of right-hand side and it's not... He's not got the bite he wanted. He's now super thin on this red. And that's the issue with the plant. So, playing the plant, he should have... played maybe stun or a bit of bottom on the white so that... Oh, see, he's had to play a safety. That's a disaster. See, from how simple these balls were, having to play a safety there is nightmare scenario. I mean, yeah, he's still favourite. He's still favourite in the frame, but he absolutely should have been getting them there. And what went wrong was he didn't land on the underside of the ball to the middle, which means he couldn't get close to the ball to the bottom right, which meant he could very easily then stun that in, play the ball at the bottom, play the ball, you know, 2 balls to the left, like I said. Oh, you got super close to that. But yeah, so had he hit that, Joseph would have had not the easiest shot to pot that red and guarantee position on the black. But yeah, this flame's now over. But anyway, Joseph gets away with it, and now I have to play. So wish me luck, everyone. Sorry, everyone. I was just doing the, after you win stuff, you got around, shake people's hands, sign autographs, all that stuff. So I've finished doing that. So I'm back, and I was going to say lovely kiss, but actually it was a double-edged sword because he's blocked the black to the bottom right, which is his most natural home, meaning it has to go to the middle. Gus might be telling me we've got to go. 6-3 up to Rabbit's team, and Rabbit's about to be on the black. Which means there's not really anything for me to say, other than Rabbit should pot this black and not miss it. If he misses it, he may lose. And it will be 6-4. Boom, insights. Alright, see you everyone. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah, whatever else.